with the flow.
Can't forget about Coach Bergen. Of course. And if you don't got Coach Bergen, you ain't got shit.
What's up, Coach Bergen here with another episode of the Coach Bergen Show. Today's episode is number 40, and we have our guest today, Jack Stapleton, who is a grappler that is competing soon on February 7th. And yeah, we got it. Hey, what's
Yo!
up? What up?
What's up, man? Good to virtually meet you.
Yeah, you too. I'm glad we got this to work. Yesterday, or maybe the day before, it was not working for me. And so I'm glad that this worked out today without any, technical issues, you know?
What, IG Live?
Yeah. Yesterday, the biggest issue I was having, it was saying due to poor internet connection, it couldn't connect or some shit. But then it was connected and it was streaming live, but it wasn't recording or something. I don't know. It was just some stupid bullshit. But it works now, so that's what matters.
Yes.
All right, so we have episode 40 with Jack Stapleton, and you have a grappling match coming up on February 7th. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, bro, that's why I'm here. Let's do it.
Awesome, let's get into it. So, who are you competing against?
Jay Gonzalez.
Jay Gonzalez. Oh, yeah, that's right. We knew that.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be on the podcast a while back, and then it didn't end up working out. I reached out recently after we scheduled this one, and I still haven't heard back from him. But I would like to get him onto a very near future episode, so that way, I have both of you guys against each other. But anyways, how did you get started with grappling?
How did I get started with grappling? I was in high school. I think I started the summer of freshman year, and I just didn't do any other sports, didn't really know what I liked. So that's pretty much how I got into it. I used to like the UFC and shit, and then I started, before I started training or anything, I just started going to, the local YMCA and, punching the bag like a fucking maniac.
Mm-hmm.
A super cringy dude, that you did not want to, be around in the gym. I was, a major hardo and all that. And then I stopped doing that and then actually joined a gym and started, on the path pretty much in 2014. And that is all true. I was a complete hardo in the gym. I used to wear those, little gloves. You know, those dudes that wear gloves in the gyms? Not MMA gloves, workout gloves.
Yeah.
Every time I see one of those dudes in the gym, you're stay away from that fucking guy. But that was me as a little 14-year-old, and then I started training from there.
All right. Cool. So, you just went right into, jiu-jitsu then, it sounds like, as opposed to doing wrestling or anything like that.
Yeah, I started with, Muay Thai and jiu-jitsu. I didn't really favor either one to start, for the first few years at least.
Okay, cool. So, you fought MMA then, as well, I'm guessing?
Yeah, in 2018, I have 2 wins in amateur MMA.
Okay, nice. And so are you more focused on the grappling or MMA?
Well, since I haven't fought since 2018 and I've been competing since 2014 in jiu-jitsu and I only compete in jiu-jitsu now, yes, I only do jiu-jitsu.
Gotcha. Okay, so you don't see yourself fighting as a pro or fighting amateur again?
Probably not, unless I get into a midlife crisis and need to make $1,000 to show and $1,000 to win.
Yeah. No, I get that, but of course, you would probably need to get a couple wins before you're starting to get paid $1,000 a fight. Just because I think that's kind of a high amount for some promotions to pay for any fighter. As a pro fight until they're high level and can bring in all of those ticket sales. So I don't really know, but $1,000 and $1,000 would be good money for sure. Is there money in grappling competitive?
Yes.
Okay.
At the highest level, yes.
At the highest level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is obviously finicky and very few and far between, but I've had a couple good opportunities that have maybe all right and comfortable.
All right, cool. So I think the UFC has a grappling division now, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So is that what you're going for?
It's one of the things that I would like to be a part of for sure.
Okay. Awesome. Um, so how many grappling matches would you say you've had?
300 plus.
300 plus? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So do you have any of them that you remember that stand out to you?
Uh, I mean, yeah, I've had so many matches that it's like pretty tough. I mean, like I've had big wins, big losses. So, I mean, probably the ones that stand out to me are like the times where I just like competed as best as I possibly can into my true potential. I won a Pan American Championship at adult black belt, which is one of the highest kind
Oh,
of
wow.
types of things that you can do in the sport, besides worlds and then besides an ADCC title. Um, so that would be probably the most memorable, just because like I did everything that I could possibly do leading up to it perfectly, and just actually like had results that I would say reflect my true potential. So probably that. That was in 2023.
23. Okay. So it wasn't that long ago. It was only 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Um, and that's a pretty big promotion too, like as far as grappling goes. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pan Am, and then you were saying Worlds, and then I guess the UFC's grappling division are probably the big ones to go
Yep.
for.
Yep. Yep.
All right, cool. So, do you have any favorite moves or favorite things that you like to do or you like to train without giving away any secrets? You know?
Leg blocks, specifically knee bars and heel hooks.
Okay, why is that?
I don't know. It's just my style. It's kind of like what I kind of gravitate towards. I don't really think there's any specific reason I could give. I just feel like those are the things that I've been doing since day one, and it's kind of what drove me away from competing so much in the gi at a young age, in like blue belt and purple belt, because those were illegal. You couldn't do anything that's not a straight footlock.
Mm,
And I've recently developed a straight footlock. I have a pretty good submission set there, but yeah, it's pretty much leg locks in general.
okay, all right. Um, cool. So, out of all of your matches, do you have one that's been your you told me about the one you won for Pan Am, but do you have any of them that are your favorite outside of that?
Uh, Not really that jump out to me. Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, it depends. Like, favorite in terms of what? Like, if you could be a little more specific in that realm, maybe I could
Um,
give you a better answer. Like,
Favorite in terms of you talked about how the Pan Am one was your favorite in terms of it showed your true potential. Is there any of them, I guess, that were memorable because you did better than you expected? Let's go with that.
yeah, I again, it's not, dude. I've competed so much that it's so hard. I mean, I don't want to like be completely cliche and name off my second biggest achievement, which is silver at Euros, but I feel like I did pretty good there. I came off of like 10 months of inactivity. So I went from, in 2023, I won Pans, then I lost at Worlds, second round, and then I took 10 months off. And then in October of 2024, I fought at Europeans in Rome, and I won the first match, and then I lost the second match. So I guess like taking that much of a layoff and still having a pretty good result, silver medal at one of the majors, is pretty memorable to me. It was a really cool trip too. I got to go to Capri, Italy. I was in Rome. Yeah, it was a very, very fun trip. I think, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, that was for sure the number two one.
Okay. Tell me
Yeah.
about Rome. What was that like?
It was absolutely amazing. Everybody got to go to the Coliseum. I didn't go in and get the tour because like it was like an extra like $200 fee to add on to everything, and
Okay.
I was just broke as fuck at the time.
I get it.
But
I
I
would
mean,
I would be cool with just seeing it from the outside at that point.
yeah, yeah, Rome
Yeah.
was sick. It was sick, and I mean, Capri was obviously way cooler. We had a guy that was like, we have a couple friends that took us to some cool places out there. So that entire spot, like we went to the island at Capri. We stayed at this fucking absolutely insane hotel that like celebrities stay at and shit, and I was just in imposter syndrome the whole time, like wearing a t-shirt at dinner, like just like so yeah, that whole endeavor was super awesome.
Nice, nice. Are there any other places you've traveled to for grappling that are memorable?
Yeah, Kazakhstan.
Oh wow, Kazakhstan. Okay.
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
that like?
So I competed at AIGA Grappling World Championship, and I lost my match, but the people that I was around and the places that I got to see was pretty memorable. That would be my third most memorable thing. That was this past year in June, and it was actually there on my birthday.
Oh, nice.
I got to train with like literally the top guys in the sport, and there was like nutritionists, there was media teams, there was like an entire slew of Russian oligarchs that funded the entire thing. And yeah, I'm ranked on Flow, and they were looking at a couple guys ahead of me. There were a bunch of Brazilians. They were trying to fly out, and none of them had visas, so they hit me up because I have a passport.
Oh, nice.
And
Nice.
yeah, so I got to compete there. That was probably one of the best experiences of my life, just being around those people and just feeling that vibe. And dude, like in the venue of like the competition, we were there from like 5 p.m. to like 1 a.m. There was like Dagestanis everywhere. There, it was absolutely nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the Nurmagomedov, like all of them. That's where they're from, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I grappled and trained with a couple of those dudes, and it was not pleasant.
No, I imagine not. They're very strong. Like
Yeah, the
that's
kid that
all
I
they
fought.
know is work and train and
Yeah,
then praise Allah and train, and
yeah,
they have
yeah,
no distractions at all. They're so focused.
yeah.
And
The kid that I
yeah,
competed against was named Magomed Temayev.
okay.
Uh, and yeah, he passed my guard once, and then that was pretty much the whole match. He was just like being offensively defensive enough to not get like funneled into my attacks, which he completely stifled. But all he did was pass once, and yeah. So I mean, considering that like again, I came off of like a lot of inactivity to get to there.
Hmm.
It was like the second or third match that I had that entire year, and it was halfway through the year. And then
Okay.
the year before that, I only had a couple matches. So like being able to show up on not my best and give a good match was pretty valuable to me.
Yeah. And you said that's the one where you got to go because you had a passport and they didn't. Other people didn't.
Yeah, I was ranked fourth at the time
Yep.
in 125 in the floor rankings, and there's like 2 or 3 guys that are ranked ahead of me that they were trying to get out, but they didn't have visas or whatever, so they just got the fourth guy.
Okay. Okay. So you were an alternate.
Yeah,
Alternate.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. How did you feel when they chose you, like when they called you and told you that they wanted you?
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. It's like you seen that meme? It's like the big leagues are calling.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
All
how
right.
I felt.
Got you. Got you. It felt like a good opportunity then.
Yes.
Um, so how about competing after all that time off? Did it feel like there was, I don't know how else to phrase it, but I guess ring rust?
Yeah,
How else do you,
100%,
yeah.
100%. I mean, like, I wasn't able to like put my mind and my body in unison, really, so to speak. Like, just wasn't able to like fly and just like instantly get connections and instantly funnel people into my games and stuff. And that's why I'm taking this match with Jay, because like last year at Worlds or this past year at Worlds, I was doing great, and then I just got my back taken, and then just kind of like put the brakes on and just got choked. And I feel like I'm better than the kid that I lost to. Obviously, it's kind of a contradictory statement because I lost to him, but still, like I just wasn't able to show everything I'm capable of, and yeah, that's why I'm being so active right now. This actually isn't my next match. I have a tournament January 31st, then I have February 7th, then I have February 22nd, then I have April 11th, and then another one in May.
Okay, so
So
you're just constantly moving then. You don't have just one event at a time. You're doing like
yeah,
it
yeah.
sounds like, yeah.
I'm not looking past anything. I'm not looking ahead too far. I'm just my next match is always my most important match.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to rinse and repeat the process to access what I know that I can be.
Cool. So you said you have something on the 31st, a tournament. Where is that?
That's in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It's a 155-pound Who's Number One qualifier. So if you win that, you get on Who's Number One.
Okay, what is that?
Who's Number One is one of the biggest like invitational super fight league types of things. They used to have brackets, but it's on Flow Grappling. Have you heard of it?
I know Flow Grappling. I'm aware of that, but I haven't heard of Who's Number One. I haven't heard of that. But Flow Grappling, I'm aware of. Yeah. All right. So so you're gonna have all the matches in the same day, and it's gonna probably be like 4 or 5 to get to the top.
They actually aren't capping it. So like, I haven't looked at the bracket. There's probably like 30 people in there because a lot of people want to win it. Yeah.
All right. So
I don't know. It really does not matter. It's just another. It's a big opportunity. If I win it, I get on a huge stage.
yeah.
And I know that there's like good guys in it. There's some guys that that I know I could beat. But yeah.
All right. Cool. And then so after the 7th, which is the one that we initially doing this call on February.
Yeah,
7th.
February 7th. Yeah.
Yeah. What promotion is that?
Combat Headquarters.
Combat Headquarters. Okay.
Jordan Riley's promotion. Jordan Riley's a good guy that we've networked with in the industry. We've had him ref for he's ref for my promotion, IGC. I run a promotion at the gym that I teach at and train out of Ironman Grappling. So we've known him for a very long time. He's a great guy. And he's got some cool shit going on. The tournament's pretty cool. And I was looking at it, like there's a couple other local things that just don't seem like things that I want to be a part of, and his is one of those that I do want to be a part of.
All right, cool. So you said you have your own grappling league?
Yeah.
Okay, that you started. How did that come about?
So it started in 2018 was their first event, and I actually competed on it. And then I moved down to Connecticut in 2021. And their second event was kind of like on the back burner, and me, Jeff Haddad, and another guy that at the time that we were working with decided like, hey, let's get this thing going. And I just kind of like took hold of it from there, and I've been matchmaking, making all the graphics and doing all that since. We've had like, I don't know, we have like 200 guys in our roster. This is our 19th event that we're going to do next. It's probably going to be in maybe March, maybe April, because I know that there's another local one in March that I don't want to like get in the way of. So
Right.
yeah, so we've had like 18 events. It's all based out of Ascension Athletics in Bristol, Connecticut. Yeah, and I've been kind of running the show since the first time that I competed on it.
Okay. Do you also compete on the same shows that you're running? So like you make your own matchups, or?
No, I've never done that. I've only competed. One time there was a kid that was double booked, so we had a 155-pound tournament, and he had a super fight, and he got injured in the first round of the tournament. So his opponent for the super fight didn't have anybody. So I stepped off the mic. I was doing commentary, and I took my headphones off, and I went and I beat that kid.
Oh,
But
nice.
that was the only time that I've competed for it since the very first time. And yeah, I just didn't want to really like have like people like why is this kid competing on his own promotion? So I didn't really want to have any controversy there. I didn't want to spread myself too thin either by like getting ready for a match and also running the entire show and making sure everyone's there and everything's running smoothly.
Right, because it's a completely different focus, even focusing on the matches, you're not focusing on your match.
Yeah. It may change in the future because like if there's a few like months of inactivity, I might like figure out something because I mean I want to stay active regardless. So who knows? I'll probably have another IGC match just for the fuck of it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, Jake Paul does it for his promotions, so why not you?
Yeah.
And You know, I'm pretty sure you can get paid a lot more that way if you're the promoter, the matchmaker, and the fighter.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
for sure. People could probably start to get tired of seeing my face, but I don't
uh,
know. We'll see how it goes.
we'll see how it goes. Yeah, no, yeah, of course, of course. But if you're putting on an entertaining show, that's really all that matters.
Yeah,
Um,
100%.
so you said you were doing commentary at your show, and then you stepped in to do the match. So, do you have it? You have your events streaming somewhere?
Yeah, we have them on YouTube. We used to have our own streaming platform, and then we got sued by them, so we don't have them anymore. So now we're on
Okay.
YouTube for free.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Can I ask about what the streaming platform was?
Yeah, it was called Combat Media TV. It was like our own like thing that we worked with Vimeo, and like there was a contract issue that we didn't know that we signed or something of the sort, and then shit all went downhill from there. So now we're free on
Okay.
YouTube.
Gotcha. So what about like Fight TV? Have you heard of them?
uh,
FITE, I believe. It
I
might
think
be
I
two
have. I
eyes.
think I have. I think I
Yeah.
have. Yeah.
So I know they stream a lot of different promotions, and I don't know how to get involved with that, but I'm sure it can't be too hard to figure out. And it's
Yeah.
just not gonna
Right
hurt
now
you.
we're trying to keep it free. Right now.
Right.
Um, but yeah, if we have ideas down the road, we might go with other people or figure something out on our own end.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that works if they have like a subscription model or if somebody like if you pay per event for like to watch. But I think that so far from what I see has the most reach for combat sports as far as like local events.
Cool.
And not to say that like you can't get a lot of views on YouTube, but it's definitely I think harder to get to get it expanded out unless like you have it being shown to people
Yeah,
and
for sure.
so all right, cool. um do you prefer being a promoter of your event or do you prefer grappling and competing?
I mean, I like both. I definitely prefer competing just because it's like my whole thing. It's like what I've done from day one. But it doesn't really make me nearly as much money as I would like it to at the moment.
Mm,
Asterisk at the moment.
yes, at the
Uh,
moment.
yeah. So who knows? I mean, I feel like I could find a way to make my tournament make me money, but who knows? Yeah, but I definitely prefer competing.
Yeah. All right. Cool. It's probably a lot less stress and a lot less people you have to deal with too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because like the local promotions, like you just deal with 90 blue belts that have no idea like how to respond to you on time and all that shit. I was one of them, and I'm not one of them anymore. I was gonna say I'm still one of them. Uh, I try to carry myself a little bit more professionally in terms of how I deal with promoters and all that. But yeah, it's a little bit less things to manage. Like I could just focus on myself competing versus worrying about if like random dudes are even just gonna show up on time. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's got to be a big thing having to deal with all those people and having the hope that they're going to make it on time.
There's a lot of things that comes with it, but it is what it is, and I do it for the love of the sport, pretty much.
Yeah,
Right now,
yeah.
like, I mean, the tournament makes money. We just put it all back into the tournament, so
Okay, cool.
one day it'll make me money.
Right. Of course, of course. Of course. All right. So if you weren't doing grappling, what would you be doing?
Trying to be a golf influencer.
A golf influencer. Okay.
The amount of money in golf is absolutely ridiculous. And 2 years ago, I found out that I absolutely love golf. My dad's been playing golf for years. So that's like a few years ago I got into it. But yeah, it's winter right now, so I can't golf. So I'm going through seasonal depression and just locking
Okay.
in and just getting into my David Goggins only compete mode and no fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Keeping that discipline.
Yeah.
All right. So golf though, that are you gonna be like Happy Gilmore? Is that your goal? I don't know any other famous golfers, and I know he's not even a real golfer.
If
But
you
like,
saw, if you knew kind of like, if you have seen any of the YouTube shit, YouTube golf is a huge thing. I feel like YouTube
really,
anything. I feel like YouTube anything is big right now. Like the industry is like very deep. A lot of creators get monetized in every industry, and there's like so many things that go down in the YouTube golf world. There's like Barstool's involved with it. There's a bunch of big things that are involved with it. But I mean, the chances of that happening are pretty slim to zero. But I'm pretty fucking good at golf, so I don't know.
okay. All right. Well, I mean, you're also focused on the grappling, so like, you can't always
Yeah, you
be
can't
a
do both.
professional in both things, you know?
No.
Um, in fact, I can't even remember the dude's name, but there's only one name, like one person that comes to mind that like was a two-sport athlete who did like baseball and then they went and did football the next
Yeah.
couple months, and then they went back to baseball and like I don't know. I don't know how you can, do exceptionally
Yeah.
in both sports at the same time. But golf doesn't seem like it's that taxing either. So, it could be
Yeah.
something you can add in without much,
For sure.
stress or frustration, whatever, without getting
Yeah.
tired about it.
It's just very expensive, and
Yeah.
the fact that it's my second favorite hobby does not align with my financial situation.
No, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, life's expensive,
Yeah.
But Tiger Woods, that's a famous golfer. There we go.
Yeah.
Instead of just Happy Gilmore. All right. So I don't know. Tell me about golf. What is your favorite thing about it?
It's just the entire thing in general. I don't know. You get to like hang out on a giant, beautiful field for like a bunch of hours away from your phone. Nature, all that shit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So is there, I don't know, is there any variations to golf that exist that you would do?
No, not really. I mean,
No.
there's disc golf.
Okay.
Disc golf, like it's like you throw a fucking frisbee into a chain link basket.
Okay. I've done that. I've done that.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
It
Usually,
seems cool, but it's just I don't know. It's probably something that doesn't seem like super fun to me. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. You miss a lot. Like that was my experience at
Yeah,
least.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then it's like, I don't know, just throwing a frisbee is
yeah,
not always as accurate as like if you were to hit a golf ball, you could probably aim it a little better.
yeah.
But you also don't have to go as far with it. So, that's probably an easier end of it too.
Makes
Um,
sense.
but I was thinking more of like, and again, I'm basing this off of Happy Gilmore because that's all the golf knowledge I really have. But in the second Happy Gilmore, they had this different version of golf.
Yeah, I
They were
saw it.
calling
I saw it.
Maggie
I saw
Golf
it.
or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Does anything like that actually exist?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Okay, so Adam Sandler made it up. Got it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right, because that does seem like a fun variation where you have like platforms moving and you have stuff in the way,
Yeah.
obstacles,
Yeah.
But yeah, because golf's been around forever.
Yeah.
Ever. That's one of the
There's
first
so
sports,
much
so
money in it. It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah. I don't understand how there's so much money in it, but if people want to pay, they want to pay. Whatever.
No, yeah, I mean, like, just think of it. Like, if you want to open up a golf course, you need like all that land, the amount of money
Yeah.
that it costs to take care of the course, all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
so much.
Oh yeah. To keep all the grass green, to keep everything mowed, to keep the maintenance workers, the
Yeah.
like groundskeepers, whatever. Yeah. And then just like owning the land itself, all the taxes. So they might not even make much at a golf course. And then also like there's 3 months out of the year at least where they're not even going to
Yeah.
be open.
Yeah.
Just because of the snow. But I mean, I guess in different parts of the world where they don't have snow, they could probably operate all year, and that would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
But all right, so let's get away from that though. Next
Yep.
question: if you could eat only one meal a day, and you can eat as much of it as you want, but you can have anything you want, no consequences, what would that meal be?
Dude, I don't know. I just stopped smoking weed, so I don't really like have any like cravings at the moment. I don't know,
Okay.
ground beef and rice.
All right. Ground beef and rice, yeah.
But
that's
if
pretty
you
good.
asked me while I was smoking a bunch of weed, I'd probably say like some sort of dessert or pastry.
Okay. All right. So you find that it makes you want to eat more sweet stuff when you get high?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So a lot of people say that.
Controversial take.
No, that's
Just
cool. That's
kidding.
cool. I get it. A lot of people say that for sure. But me personally, I've never had the quote unquote munchies. For me,
Yeah.
like when I get high, I actually want to eat pretty healthy because I'm thinking to myself, I'm feeling good. Don't I want to make my body feel even better?
Yeah.
And and then I'll actually like work out and I'll do
Well,
shit.
that tells me that you're a responsible adult who can use it as a tool. Me, on the
Yeah.
other hand, I was not.
Okay. All right. Got you. Yeah. For me, it's always been seen as a tool, as something to help benefit the life as opposed to
Nice.
like,
Nice. Respect.
allowing it to be an excuse or
Nice.
something to, divvy you off course. But,
Respect.
yeah. But I mean, that's actually a very popular substance in jiu-jitsu. Do they test for it at all?
No, they don't test for it at all, but oh yeah, it's popular in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Eddie Bravo is the most famous one I think of.
Big proponent of it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, Joe Rogan too. You can't forget about Joe Rogan.
And their collaboration.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. All right, cool. So next question. If you could be any animal, what animal would you be?
Some sort of a cat. Like a big cat.
Like a lion?
Lion, there's a couple other ones that I'm blanking on the names of, like not like the biggest cats, not
Cheetah?
like cheetah or anything. What like a lynx.
A lynx? Oh, okay.
Lynx. Hell yeah.
All
Seem
right.
badass. Yeah.
Cool. Why do you choose that?
Because they look sick.
All right. All right. I'm gonna put this is more a reminder for me later, but I'm gonna make sure to put a picture of a lynx right on screen.
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck a lynx looks like, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I'm aware of the term.
They look like house cats, but like the sizes of like cheetahs.
Okay.
So fucking
Gotcha.
sick.
All right. Let's cut you a clip. All right, cool. And we're back. All right. Awesome. So, yeah. All right. So you have a lot of different stuff going on. You got the grappling matches. You have your own promotion. You have a tournament coming up. What do you see for yourself in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself being?
Kind of in the same situation that I'm in now, training, teaching, and competing, just kind of like running things a little bit more through my own two hands, so to speak. Like, I want to get merch going one day. I want to like kind of have my own ways to monetize my brand, and that's like kind of a vague thing, but it kind of funnels down into a few specific things, like just making the tournament better, developing better relationships with like big companies, or making my presence known more. Pretty much like it's not going to be too much different than where I'm at now, just bigger and better things in the industry of jiu-jitsu.
All right. Awesome. Is there anything specific you want to improve upon with your tournaments?
Yeah, I don't think we do. We haven't done like commentary in a while. We've kind of just been running the events, just to like be active and just give people matches. So like we could do a lot better, like in terms of media and actually promoting the athletes instead of just giving them a platform to kind of compete on, things of that nature.
Well, if you need help with that part, definitely be in touch with me, and
Cool.
we can at the very least we can do podcasts with your grapplers. We can
Cool.
come up with different ideas. But I do video, video creation, basically, like editing, promo videos. Have cartoons that I make as well.
Cool.
So, yeah, but yeah, no, that would be incredible to, have your promotion be like one of the top ones in the world one day.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome for sure.
It's only a matter of time. It's just networking to the right people and
Hell yeah.
just keeping it going.
Hell
But
yeah.
consistency is key. So, all right,
Love it.
cool. Do you have any stories about training or about any matches that you want to share?
No, nothing really that I could think of on the moment. We've talked a good amount about like the big memorable tournaments and all that I've done. Training. One time I went up to Rockland, Maine, and trained in a barn with two of my close buddies for like 10 days straight. We just like shot guns, rode ATVs, and just like trained in a barn, which I thought was pretty badass. So that was pretty cool.
Nice. I'm almost thinking of like Rocky IV style.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
And
awesome.
it was like we've done it in the
You went to
summer.
Dagestan. Okay.
Yeah. No. Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Kazakhstan. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. All right. That's cool. So, I mean, that's most of the questions I got for you today.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we were able to get this done, and we'll definitely have you on the show again. And good luck on all your tournaments, matches, etc., etc. And yeah, thanks for joining today.
Awesome, brother. Great to meet you. Great to talk to you. Thank you for having me on.
For sure.
All right, dog.
Enjoy your day.
All right, bro. You too.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Why is my brain still humming? No time, if I lose this, I'm done. Where's the booth? Move! Yeah. I'm like, please, any beat, just go. Dream left a melody that won't let go. Coma dream visions got my thoughts in a choke. Now I'm sprinting to the mic like I'm chasing a joke. I'm like, please, don't you fade on me. Universe talking in a strange degree. I've been trapped in my head for eternity, but the dream said, coach, let the real you free. Laid out, staring at the ceiling of a 10, mind bent, ego spent, third eye paid rent. Saw myself fighting myself in a wild event, arguing over what coach really represents. Coma dreams had me meet my inner critic, dude petty as hell, low-key analytic. Call my whole persona basically a gimmick, then shrug like fine, at least you still win it. Nice. Then boom, the dream hit like a cheat code drop. Heard a rhythm in my chest that would not stop. Woke up sprinting through the dirt with a half-formed thought, trying to catch inspiration for the whole thing. Rots bust through the studio, flap like a frantic raccoon, voice cracking like puberty hitting too soon. Engineer startled, I'm like, yo, hit it, we ain't got room. Then yell the line exactly like in the show. Hey, record right now, please go. Where'd he be? Go, go. I'm like, please, any beat, just go. Dream left a melody that won't let go. Coma dream visions got my thoughts in a choke. Now I'm spitting in the booth, yelling it's a joke. I'm like, please, don't you fade on me. I've been trying to find a line between fear and free. Thought spirals trying to steal my identity, but the dream said, coach, rewrite your memory. It's a joke how I dodge my potential like smoke, skipping open doors till the hinges broke. It's a joke how I choke when the moment invokes, then the dream hit different like, bro, you woke. It's a joke.
Can't breathe. Tap out.
It's a joke. I've been drowning in doubt like a carnival dunk tank, saying trust me when my trust blank, trying to paint perfect, same brush, same paint, but perfection ain't real, that's a lie we inflate. All my fears lined up in the dream like a rose, talking trash like he's not coming back, do the most, and the punchline dropped like a heavenly ghost. The only thing blocking me was me being the host, so I snapped, let the bars drip raw, unplanned, no ego in the booth, trying to micro me and man heart, finally speaking, took the job in hand, I became who I've been trying to brand. It's a joke. Double time, flow, look, overthink, overbuild, overanalyze, turning every little fear into oversized. Brain sprinting through a million different alibis, till the dream slap back like minimize. Ego talk big, but it paralyzed, had me looping every doubt like it's televised. But the moment that I realized all the lies vaporized, now the real me re-energized. Coma dreams show me who I never recognized. Why sabotage, why strategize, why chase validation like a prize, and why the best damn bars come improvised. So now I ain't holding back, I ain't scrolling back, I ain't trying to keep my soul intact. I just wrote the track with a holy smack, dream tapped in like bro, wait. So now move, not with fear, not force routines, but trust in the heart of what the vision means. No analyzing every crack behind the scenes. I just build, I just breathe, I just make coma dreams. Breathe in, breathe out. Talking to myself like I'm infinite sad, but it works though. Every time I relax, I unwrap a new spark, a new part of my heart that was trapped in the dark. I'm like, please, chord any beat, just go. It's a joke. I'm like, please, chord any beat, just go. It's a joke. I'm like, please, it's a joke. It's a joke. I'm like, please, it's a joke. It's a joke. Dream gave a message only I could know. Ego tried to block, but it moved too slow, so I let myself fall in the creative flow. I'm like, it's a joke. It's a joke. Thoughts turn clearer when you stop the plea. If the dream was a joke, then the punchline's key. I had the whole damn song inside of me. It's a joke. It's a joke. That moment, that script, that line. It's a joke. 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 A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright. Be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fall in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright. Be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fall. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fall. I was walking through the jungle with my people by my side. Didn't know that in the moment I'd be fighting for my life. Felt the world start spinning, colors all fade to white. Next thing I knew, I was falling out of sight. Heard voices in the darkness saying, coach, hold tight. But the fear in Queen Jeezy had me wanting to fight. Dreams turn to storms when you can't stand upright. But every storm breaks when you step into the light. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright. Be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fight. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fight. In the hospital bed, trying to piece back time. Maya told me, breathe, one step you'll climb. Truth lying, drop facts while the monitors chime. Said your brain hit a wall, but your hope still shines. Juji made jokes when the nights felt long. Panda read stories, keeping my heart strong. Hilarious hood pulled pranks, but he meant no wrong. And Stamps hustled salts when the pressure felt on. Every dream I battled was a lesson in disguise. Every fall just a setup for a stronger rise. When Queen JC cried, man, it opened my eyes. I ain't quitting on my people, ain't no goodbye. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright. Be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fight. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fight. He's good. He's more than good. He's still winning. A setback ain't a sentence. It's just a pause in the paragraph. I woke up with a vision and a fire in my chest. Every scar I carry is a reason I'm blessed. Life hit hard, but I hit back twice. Yeah, I'm alright.
Thank you to my sponsor, Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. Tonight proved that you pause, you breathe, and you finish the sentence. We did that, we finished
You
it.
looked unstoppable out there.
I didn't quit. Coma Dreams proved comebacks are real. Thank you, coach. I told y'all, no matter how deep it gets, wake up and fight.
Coma Dreams stayed with me. They reminded me not to take any day for granted. Just being healthy, training, and showing up is something to be thankful for.
I didn't expect this, but Coma Dreams actually hit me. Watching Coach go through that made me realize how fragile life is and why you don't waste your shot. This isn't a movie, it's life. It is what it is.
You know, I didn't expect to get hit this hard by a film, but Coma Dreams just wrecked me in the best way. The way it showed someone fighting their way back, step by step, it felt honest, like rolling here on the mats.
I watched Coma Dreams. Coach's recovery was truly inspiring. That's what real resilience looks like.
I've chased titles my whole life. Coma Dreams reminded me the real prize is waking up and getting another chance. I'm grateful. Thank you, Coach. I've been knocked down more times than I can count. Coma Dreams reminded me, you never quit, you keep standing back up.
Shout out to Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. We finished the sentence and we finished the fight. Thank you, Coach.
Congratulations on the win. What's the message tonight?
Train by day, Coma Dreams by night, all day.